welcome to our first Microsoft Word Nugget. In today's nugget, we are going to look at the introductory aspect of Microsoft Word. In our introductory aspect, what we are going to see is how to create a Microsoft Word, and I'm using the version 2016. And we also look at Workspace fundamentals. Here we will see the ribbon, the quick access toolbar, the status bar, the view choices, the zoom control, the scroll box, the document workspace, then section point. So let's see how to open Microsoft Word. If you have it pinned to your taskbar, all you need to do is to just click on the the logo on the taskbar. The Word will open for you. So I told you already, I'm using Word 2016. If you are using 2013 or 2010 or even the later version, the oldest version 2007, you can still do same. If you do not have it pinned to your taskbar and you have it on an icon on the desktop, just double click on it for it to open for you. So this is the interface of Microsoft Word 2016. It is similar to 2010 and 2013. Those of you who are using 2007 Word, you say, hey, where is the office button? My office button is not there. Yes, it has been replaced with file, with the file tab. So you no longer see the office button. I'm taking the 2010, 2013, and the 2016. The office button has been replaced with the file tab. So this is Microsoft Word that has been opened for us. So let's look at how to work with the Microsoft Words. So we are going to look at the interface. First of all, where I'm hovering my mouse over, where you see the document 1, the compatible mode, that is our title bar. That's our title bar. And at our extreme right corner, we have the sizing buttons. These buttons, that is what we use to, if you want to close the Word, you can use this close button to close it up, or to restore it down in case maybe you have minimized it down, or this one to minimize it. So let me click on it at the taskbar for it to come up again. So these are the sizing buttons. Then let's look at the Microsoft ribbon. The ribbon is the panel at the top portion of the document. So this whole panel, this area where I'm hovering my mouse around, this whole area is the ribbon. So it has 7 tabs. That is the default tab that it has 7, but it has more, like the home tab, the insert tab, the design tab, layout, the references, and the mailing. Those of you using the 2007 version, you see that it's having that 7 tabs. But those of us who are using new versions, we have some of the things being installed for us. You can also add more tabs to them. The group, then on the ribbon, we have groups on the ribbon. So let's say the tabs here at the home tab, you can see a clipboard group, the font group, the paragraph group, and the style group. In the same way, when I click on the insert tab, we have different groups there too. We have the pages group, the tables group, and the illustrations group. So all the tabs here that we have, like the design, the layout, the references, all of them we have different groups. Then within the groups, we have what we call the commands. We have group commands within the groups. So on the ribbon is a tab, and on the tab we have groups on the tab. Then within the groups you have various commands, the one that we use for our editing. If you want to bold a font, or you want to increase the size or underline it, you have all those formatting commands here at the font group. So very soon we'll look at them, how to use the groups, the various groups within the tabs. Then just on top of our Microsoft ribbon is a quick access toolbar. Unfortunately, there is no easier way to customize the ribbon. So Microsoft have given us what we call the quick access toolbar. So with the quick access toolbar, it is at the upper left hand corner of the office button. So here, this is where you find the quick access toolbar, the thing on top here. So the quick access toolbar has a couple of buttons on it. So normally we have the save button, the undo, and the repeat button. But in future lessons, we'll learn how to add some of the commands to it. And you can place the ribbon and the quick access toolbar underneath the ribbon. See, it's on top. The drop down arrow here, when I click on it, and I can scroll down here. I can see show below the ribbon, so I'm going to click on it. It has gone below it, so I can send it back again once I want to send it up. So show above ribbon, then it is on at the ribbon. Now that you have looked at the ribbon, let us look at the status bar. At our bottom left corner is what we call the status bar. Here where you can see the page 1 of 1, the words count, the English, the insight. So what is this status bar about? And the status bar shows you things like what page you are currently on and how many pages there are, how many words you have in your document, and so on. You can customize this as well, but you'll see how to customize it in the future. So next to the status bar are the views button. The views buttons can be found here. It allows you to change how you view your document. We can either view the document as a printed paper, as a web page, or a draft. So some of the buttons here, now the default one is the print layout. Then here the read mode. If I click on the read mode, see that's send it to a read mode for me. So to eliminate this read mode, I'm going to click on the escape key on the keyboard for it to disappear. I can use the web layout, so it's as if you're using a browser to view this document. So let me click on the default one, that is the print layout. So this is if you want to print it on a sheet of paper, this is how your document is going to look like. Next to the view button is the zoom controls. You can use these controls to either zoom in to your document or zoom out depending on your personal preferences. So these are the zoom controls, so you can just zoom out or you zoom in, depends on how you want it, how visible or clearer you want the document to look like for you. Okay, then what we have to look again to is the scroll box. This is the scroll box. From the arrow, the top arrow and the down arrow and the bar, everything is the scroll box, and the scroll box allows you to move up or down your document. This is helpful when you have more than one page. Depending on the size of your window, you may also have scroll bar on the bottom of your page. So sometimes you have a scroll bar at the bottom of your page, depends on the size of your window. Okay, so what we have to take note is that only this bar is called a scroll bar. As everything here is called a scroll bar, only the bar is a scroll bar, not the whole arrows that makes it a scroll bar. Okay, so having we seen all these ones line, it is time for us to look at the document space area. The white panel here, our big white panel like an A4 sheet paper, that is where we are going to insert our text, our tables, our pictures, our graphs, almost everything that we need in Word. This is where we are going to type them, so it is called the document space area. Then you can see a blinking line, that is called the insertion point. I'm going to type something over there. Hello Ribbon. So you see, wherever the intersection point is, whatever you type, then it will just follow. It will follow at the place where the intersection point is. So this is where the text is inserted into the document when you type. Don't get this confused with the mouse pointer. The mouse pointer, yeah, we are not seeing the mouse pointer because it is showing yellow at your side, so you will not see it well. But when you are using your computer, you see the mouse pointer. When I bring it to the edge of the margin, you see that it has turned into the mouse arrow pointer. But once I am in the main document, it becomes an eyeball pointer. But mine is covered with a yellow point, so you won't see it well. But at your end, I think you should be able to see it over there. Okay. So having to see the document with the area, the ribbon, the title bar, the quick access toolbar, the status bar, the view buttons, the zoom controls, the scroll box. I think you end our lectures here today, and next time we continue on with working with what Microsoft Word. Thank you.